G'day! Welcome to the stream. It's me, Melody. I still haven't come up with a better intro than that. Hey, what the hell was up with that? What was that sound? Anyway, we're playing Game Dev Tycoon again today. We're probably going to finish it. The reason I'm like getting right into things... Oh, actually, I did have something I wanted to say before I got right into things. Have any of y'all ever tried to eat a pizza in like a full-size pizza in like 10 to 15 minutes? I have. Doesn't feel so good. I may need to cut down on my pizza consumption because I clearly cannot finish it in time for a stream. Anyway, the reason I wanted to just quickly get into things is because before we start, I wanted to explain how this stream is going to be laid out, because it's not just going to be me playing the game and then being like, oh, we played it, okay, thanks for watching, bye. So we are close enough to the end of the game that we're probably going to finish it this stream. In fact, I would say that I will keep going to make sure that we finish it by the end of this stream. But what we're going to do after that, I'll do my little sign off, going like, oh, thank you for coming, otsukame, bye bye, etc. But then I'll throw to a waiting screen. I made like a be right back screen. I'll throw that up while I update my spreadsheets and stuff that I've been using to track all the games that I've made. And then we'll have a little look through my statistics, and then we're going to go through all the franchises we created as Turtle Studios and see which ones we want to give playable representation in our bootleg Smash Bros game, because we finally unlocked martial arts last time, so we can actually do it. We can make a fighting game, and so my plan, like if you couldn't tell, I really enjoy Game Dev Tycoon, and so even after I finish this playthrough, I know it's probably not the most interesting thing to watch, but I want to be able to play it again, and I want to be able to share that with you guys. So eventually there will probably be a season 2. But in order to not like flood my channel with Game Dev Tycoon content, I am probably going to do a thing where I have drawing streams where I draw all of the characters that we decided to put in to that bootleg Smash Bros game. And then once all of them are drawn, then I'm allowed to go back and do another Game Dev Tycoon stream. So yeah, that's the plan. And I will say, I don't remember how many years we have left in the game. I'm pretty sure by default it goes up to year 35, sorry. And we're on like 27 or something, maybe. Somewhere in the high 20s. So we have less than 10 years left. And in that time, I have 2 games that I want to make, and I'm putting them out there here now so that I don't forget them. One is a kart racing game, a crossover kart racing game, because we did develop that, but we did it on the timeline where we went bankrupt. And then I didn't go and remake it once we unbankrupted ourselves. So we're going to make it again, and then right at the end, before we hit the end of the game, I need to make my Smash Bros clone. Beyond that, I don't know what we're going to make today. I might just focus on like sequels. I don't know. We'll have a look. See. Anyway, let's jump over to the game scene, shall we? Now let me unmute things. It's gone back to the squarish shape where it's not extending behind me, because that's just what the game, that's the size it defaults to in windowed mode. So I may have to like mess around with stuff again to, you know, get it the right size so stuff's not getting cut off the edge of the screen again. But yeah, if we have to do that, we'll do that. Also, I forgot to mention, this game technically is one of the kinds of games that can go on forever. Like, if you want, you can just continue playing. There won't be any, like, new story events, like new consoles or whatever, but you can just keep developing games if you want. And I guess it's supposed to be used as, like, training, so that, like, next time you play, you know better with what you can and can't do. Or, like, you know better how to get to, like, the end game stuff quicker. I'm not going to do that because, you know, then there's not really a set goal once you get to the end game. And I struggle to get into games where you're just sort of left to your own devices and there's no real goal. That's kind of why I lost interest in Animal Crossing. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's get back to developing games. Oh, we're back and immediately we have heart rate racking up over 5k in sales. Nice, nice. Yes, yes. Okay, shoot, everyone's done with stuff. What do I want to make them do? I guess we can just do another round of training. Because, like, she's still training. We're probably not going to have time to make another engine. Which means that anything that was made on our current engine, we're basically not making another sequel to that. Now, I'm gonna do some more training, why not? Evan, I think, was supposed to be balanced, but then we didn't. We just didn't make him balanced. So I guess I'll just keep him going. I'm gonna skip G3 this year because we don't have a game. We don't have a game in development to promote. Although I guess maybe it gets you fans if you attend G3. I'm not sure. Arthur is balanced, so let's give him more research. And then Ian's back, so I can train him on stuff as well. I'll give him research as well. Get us more research points to do stuff with, even though I don't know if we're really going to use it for anything, or if we're just going to focus solely on making games. And this is our design guy. Oh, 1 million. Yeah, baby. Nice. That was a horror game, wasn't it? Man, I by the way, I will never play a horror game. I will never play a horror game on this channel. I hate horror games. Only way you'll catch me playing a horror game is if it's like some sort of challenge that I failed, and it's like, okay, well, as your punishment, you need to play a horror game. I will not voluntarily play one. Right, and now you get one more training. You are far behind everyone else. Let's give you more research points. And then I also need a bit of training. Oh, the Mbox One is out. I'm really only on Xbox One time? Because there's still one more Xbox after that. This goes past... I did spoil myself a little. There is a Switch knockoff. So, but apparently they kept the names for the Play System 5 and the Mbox Next, I think it was. Which I guess works. Like, it still works as a Series X But I'm curious whether they're going to actually change how it functions at all, or whether they're just going to leave it as is, even though the Kinect isn't really a thing anymore. Post-game analysis. Horror action is great. Gameplay is quite important. Mbox 360 action is great. Oh, we got it in like right at the tail end of the 360. Oh, we got people done so they can do some contract work while we wait for everyone else to be done. Look at how fast we do that now. And we have time for one more. Do we have any? There's a medium one. Yeah, just do that. There's bubbles all over the place. I don't know if for certain because I don't have all my old save files anymore. There's only five save files. But I want to say this is probably my most successful save file so far. Because like we got, you know, we got our perfect 10 out of 10, and we're on like 250 million. I don't recall ever having done that well. So let's start a new game. Large, of course. Where's racing? Yeah, there's our martial arts. I'm probably gonna start. Sorry. I just like finished dinner just before the stream started. So I'm probably going to start developing the martial arts one. I don't know how long it takes to develop large games, but I'm probably going to develop it sometime like early to mid year 34, because I think the game ends at the end of year 35. Now we need racing. And it's racing action instead of racing simulation, because it's they got the freaking RGB keyboard. They didn't. I'm fairly certain this is not what the maximum level of PC looked like back when I used to play this. Now where do we want to put our kart racing game? Because we I want to put it on the Wii U because, like, I mean, it works. It's Mario Kart, but like, Wii U isn't exactly doing that great in terms of market share. It's all about the PC and the Xbox One. I think we're just gonna go with PC. Everyone's got a computer. Sure, computer games, you know. Not everyone's got a controller to use with their computer. But it's fine. Total Grand Prix. There we go. And it's rated E for everyone. And 3D graphics, yeah. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, I do need to adjust the size a bit. Up. Little more. Little. Mouse, please work with me. There. There we go. How does that look? That's fine. It's like half behind the text box. Who cares? I mean behind the chat box. We can take this right down. I think we don't really need a story. We do. We want online play. It's weird to me that multiplayer and online play are like mutually exclusive. But I suppose if you're able to have, you know, playing online, that generally implies multiplayer. So I guess that's why it is the way it is. Actually, I do think. Yeah, there we go. We can include a story mode. Why not? Now, who do we want on every? Oh shoot! Where's my cheat sheet? I have my cheat sheet. Okay, engine is tech. Right? Yes. So we're going to put Benjamin back on there. And then these two are gameplay. These two are design. Sorry, this is gameplay. So I'm going to put Brendan on this one, and then I'll put myself on here just so we can save some of the others for later stages of development. Because we're already basically wiping these two out right from the get-go. Well, can we get mod support in? No. Let's get rid of save to cloud and put in mod support instead. It probably doesn't change anything, but I like the idea of having mod support for this racing game on the PC. Ooh! Today the new game platform Play System 4 by Voni has been released. Are we going to develop for that? Who knows? Who knows? I've been playing this round completely different from how I normally play, because we've barely developed anything for Ninvento. Heart Rate is off the market, sold 1.8 million and generated 26.1 million in sales. Nice, nice. By the way, just in case we don't quite finish off, you know, the last game releases but it doesn't get off the market, I will just, you know, get them all to do some training or whatever while we wait for the game to finish selling, so we get the final total of... No, I don't want to put them all on. Really? Really, I can't have... I guess better dialogues, even though I feel like voiceover would be way better for a racing game. Where do we want to put everyone? I could have sworn someone was over encumbered, but... Oh yeah, because I dragged Evan onto AI. Then... Level design was tech, apparently. But I think it was more balanced tech, so yeah. Ian's probably the best bet. Oh no, Arthur. I think we moved Arthur off of something in the first stage, so now we can put Arthur on it here. And then yeah, Benjamin can take care of that. Level editor, Easter eggs, I mean, yeah, these are all good. These are all good. Let's go! What was I talking about? I don't remember. I don't remember. I keep like cutting myself off and forgetting where I was mid-sentence or whatever. But like... Okay, so we definitely need to mess around with... I don't really want open world, so I guess rich backstory. Day-night cycle, I guess, could be interesting. For a racing game. For a kart racing game, no less. Maybe the tracks could change at night or something. So we want you on graphic, because this is like the middle one. Then the other two are both design, so it's a good thing Catherine is a bit more experienced in design now. So that's probably fine. Probably. I hope I did enough training. Oh, the M-Box is going off the market. Ah, well. You know, I was looking into mods for this game, thinking like maybe if I do another playthrough I could, you know, do a modded version of it or whatever. Or like even make my own mod potentially, but... I don't know. I'll think about it when it comes around. Oh. M-Box no longer supported. We released M-Box 360. It's no longer supported. We released 3 games to the platform and got a total of 122.1 million. Damn. Oh no. That's no new records. We need more training. We definitely need more training. Catherine goes on vacation. Oh. We have our... Okay, maybe it's better than I thought it was. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with this. I guess you don't always have to get new records. You just, you know, need to get it up there. Arthur, you can generate the report for us. And then everyone else train. Because we need to keep getting, you know, better, you know, better levels means better bubbles, which means better review scores, which means more sales. So we need to keep training. In fact... Ooh! He's finally enough that I can train him as a design specialist. That takes a lot of research points, though. And a lot of money. And we're probably not going to be able to make use of what it unlocks. So I'm going to ignore that. Maybe if we get to this point quicker on a future playthrough, we'll mess around with that. For now, though, we'll just train. Yeah, and this guy can get technology specialist as well. That's a story for another day. Yeah, up your research level. Then you're kind of balanced, so we'll just get you to take the balanced course. Evan is like more towards tech, so I'll just... Oh no, you can up your research. Then me, I'm kind of underleveled. But I do need like both. And then what's the face is back? Catherine, right? Catherine Farmer. So you're back, which means we can train you a bit. We'll have you do... There's the technology one, since our technology is a little bit behind our design. And we wait for Arthur to finish his thing, and then we'll do another round of training, and then it's on to another game. So yeah, training, very clearly the secret to success, and the fact, and the reason I did not succeed as well in past playthroughs is clearly because I didn't train enough. What do I want? Oh, he's like super balanced. We'll start off the second round of training. Oh, your research is good now, so now we'll put you on speed. Benjamin, likewise, you can get more speed. Ian, that is not what I clicked on. Ian, you're balanced, so you can take the balance course. Evan, you are super into technology. I'm going to give you the research course, though, to put that up a little. Catherine, you can take the technology course again. Oh, over 1 million. This is just kind of expected at this point. Assuming you don't completely make a flop. Which means we're not... I don't want to make a flop at this point, which is why I'm not going to... I was thinking at some point that I kind of wanted to bring back our failed space RPG Solar Blade, but I did a bit of digging around, and apparently that's like a not very good combination. So I'm like, yeah, maybe we won't go back to that. And I'll train myself on research. What's in the game report? Racing action is good. Sound is very important. So we've been developing so many of the same kinds of games that now we basically have all the hints we need for action games. Potentially adventure as well. But then there's also a lot of games that like we didn't develop many of, and those are a problem. Because if we want to develop anything for those, then like, you know, we don't know what we're supposed to do for those. Anyway, it's time for a new game. Let's do a sequel, because we just did a new game. Let's have a look at what we have. Oh wait, I want to do another Myths game. Where's Myths? Wait, I don't like how it doesn't show what engine it was developed on, because like developing a game on a new engine actually like helps, because like, oh, it was developed on a new engine which drives technical innovation or whatever. Oh well, I'm gonna do it because that way I can finish off Myths Reborn. I can finish off this series, and that way, and it's gonna be on PC. Why not? Don't be stupid. Wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I don't need to come back to Myths if I do a future playthrough. I've done everything I wanted to do with Myths. And I think I want to make it a 2D game actually, even if it's the modern era. We're probably... Let's promote the hell out of this and just hope that it doesn't turn out to be a flop. Hopefully we have enough hints that we should be fine. Branching story. We can take out multiplayer. This is an RPG. Take out mod support. I guess take out basic physics. Oh wait, I can... Yeah, there we go. Save game, save to cloud. And story quest is designed, so we want Brendan on that one instead. And who do we want? We'll put... no, we'll put... No, we'll put Catherine on that one. And who's a decent tech person to free Brendan up for the bigger ones? Yeah, I guess Evan. Evan's basically our backup tech guy. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, everyone needs vacations. That's not good. That's not good. Well, we do have a game convention, so hopefully it'll turn out okay. Oh. Oh no, but I do believe it's dialogue's up here, and AI goes down, and level design is here. I believe dialogue is up the top because, I mean, it's an RPG, of course it's got dialogue. Hey. There. So who do we want to mod? Dialogues is design. So I guess we'll put Ian on that. Level design is tech. Oh, and that's the biggest tech we've got, basically. So we'll throw Benjamin on that. And then for the final one, that's also tech. I kind of want to give that to someone who's... Yeah. We'll leave that with... oh no. I'll give that to Catherine. Oh no. Does it penalize you for having someone be in charge of multiple things during the same sweep? Because I could put Benjamin on that. I'm just going to go with this. Were we number one? We were number one. Ah, yeah. Oh no, maybe those were fans from the sales of Total Grand Prix. Not certain. Oh, PlayStation 3's gone bye-bye. Did we make anything for PlayStation 3? I know we haven't made anything for the Wii U. Oh, and so we have enough hints that we know what we're doing here. World design is way up. Graphics around here-ish. And sound goes down. Come on. Seriously? Well, it is only a 1 minus, so I can probably put it up a bit. And then just raise that to make up for it. Now, graphic is the one that's more tech, so I'll give that to Evan. Then we'll put Arthur on world design and me on sound. And we do want open world, virtual economy. Let's go. Oh boy. Be modest. I don't want this to be a massive flop and have it blow up in my face because we have everyone needing to go on vacation at once. This could be good though. I don't remember what our record for design was. I'm gonna wait until they... Oh! Total Grand Prix is off the market, 1.7 and 24.7. PlayStation 3 is no longer supported. We released 2 games and earned 51.7 million. Alright, now I'm going to put everyone... I'm going to put these guys on vacation now because we're in like just the bug removal stage. And I would like them to get back sooner rather than later. Looks like that's everything. New record on design, and that's not too shabby on tech. So hopefully this lives up to the hype. We have 2D graphics version 5. We're probably not going to use that. Oh. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. 10. 10. I'm guessing this 9.75. We're not getting 2 perfect 10s in the same playthrough. Nice. Alright, you train. We want you on the research. Research. You... I guess we'll just give you even more tech. Oh. Wait, what? No, your design. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. There we go. Now you train technology, right? Tech. Yes. Arthur can generate the game report for us again. While I do some more training. I'll do the balance course. Oh, over 500 in the first. Oh, there it is. Ninvento has today revealed their upcoming game console, the Ninvento Swap. The device seems to function both as a portable console and a home console. When the Swap is removed from its docking station, unique control pads called Fun Pads are attached to the side of the screen to turn the console into a handheld device. The reaction to the announcement was mixed, as many voiced concerns that the device might not have a clear audience or might fail to appeal to both casual and core gamers. Others praised the unique nature of the device and pointed out that Ninvento has frequently managed to land success with odd devices in the past. The Swap is said to hit markets early next year. This is my first time seeing this thing. I knew what it was called, I didn't see what the design was. I like it. They basically did what they did with the Game Sphere, because the Game Sphere was like, it was a cube, but then they made it round. And the Switch, the logo was a square, and now they've made it round. Alright, so we got to develop for that thing. But I'm still thinking about where we're going to put our Smash Bros. Clone. Because while I would like it to be with Nintendo, because I like Nintendo, I'll have to see like what's dominating the market at the time, because it might be better to just put it on PC. You know what? Let's give you a little design just in case we need it for a... Oh, over 1 million. Yeah, mitts. Yeah. You're balanced. Oh, this is just a sequel. Yeah, it was on a newer engine. Cool. Met with outstanding responses. Yeah, baby. There are a lot of good surprises waiting for you in Myths Reborn. The term dialogue tree doesn't do Myths Reborn justice. The game has a dialogue forest in a good way. To Turtle Studios, keep the hits coming, please, smiley face. Julian Rickstor from Gamer Pro. I don't recall having ever seen this particular dialogue string. I guess because I've never had a massive hit with an RPG. I usually focus on like action games and stuff. So I guess because this was a game that focused really hard on RPG, on dialogue, they gave me the dialogue forest. Alright, time for the second round of training. We want you... We'll give you a tech one this time, just to balance you out a little. She's already mostly balanced, but... Sign. Who's next done? You. You know what? Let's train you on speed this time. Your tech is already way above his design. Oh, 5 million! Jesus! That's good. Maybe we can do a new RPG or something. Oh, I can bring another one of my fictional worlds, one of the worlds from my multiverse into it, because we don't have fantasy. I think fantasy is a separate thing from medieval, and we don't have anything for strategy, so we don't have any clues for strategy. Evan, we'll keep you going up a bit more balanced. Oh, and I'm ready for more training. Well, I should see what research we can do. Maybe we can get fantasy. Although I'm realizing I did like a medieval RPG called Wyvern Quest, which probably should have been fantasy and not medieval, but oh well. Oh well, this game doesn't make it clear what is and isn't in each... What does and doesn't belong to each genre. Or topic, sorry. For some reason they're topics and not genres. Oh, actually, yeah, genre means a different thing in gaming. Right, that's why I was complaining about it, because stuff like racing and martial arts is stuck as a topic instead of being a genre. Like, to me, a racing game isn't an action game, it's a racing game. And a quote-unquote martial arts game isn't an action game or a simulation game, it's a fighting game. It bothers me a little. Just a little. I still love the game, it's a little pet peeve I have with it. And then you, we'll give you a design course, actually. Just to balance you out a little. What do we got? Dialogue's very important. Everyone mythology is great. Cool. We should try to focus our entire team on the development of a game. Because, like, the majority of the team had to go on vacation right at the end. Well, folks are finishing, so we'll get you to do a contract while we wait for everyone else to finish up. And another one. Yeah, give me the money. We don't really need it, but like it's something to fill in the time. So that we're not just sitting there idly. Alright, I was gonna look at research. Let me see what topics we can get. What haven't we got? Abstract, crime, ancient alternate history, spy. I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna bother with it. We can just use our research points for training. Do we want to do a sequel or new game? We might just do sequels. Do we have time? Yeah, let's just spend a bunch of research points. Can you... Let's just spend a bunch on getting some more topics. See where that leads us. And then if there's still nothing we want to make from all of them, then we can just focus on sequels. But I do kind of want to do something with cooking. Cooking seems like it could be a fun one. We'll make our own cooking mama clone when the swap comes out. Why is oh, and she needs to go on vacation. Actually, that's fine. Because everyone's busy researching stuff now. So hopefully by the time she's back... Rhythm! Yes, please. So they changed it... I wonder if they changed it from music to rhythm, or if they... Or if music and rhythm are both still topics, because from what I remember when I used to play it, it used to be called music. But see, rhythm's another one where I feel like rhythm is in itself a genre. So having it as a topic instead of a genre feels weird to me. And we'll just do one of these. Oh, the swap is out. Perfect. We'll immediately buy a license for that one. 75. Myths Reborn is off the market. It's sold 7.5 million and generated 105 million in sales. Jesus Christ. New game. Now this could be the last new game we end up making. Oh no, we also need to do one for rhythm. But I have 3 games. I have 3 stories within my rhythm game inspired world. So maybe we won't do that. Maybe I'll save that for another playthrough. Casual cooking game on the swap with Star Chaser 4.0. Now what do we call it? Naming is always the hardest part. What would you name a cooking mama clone? Oh geez, we've already been on for almost like 40. Been gone for like 45 minutes. Feels like we've barely done anything. We've got through what, 2 years of the game? Maybe I've been spending too much time in menus. Masterpiece Kitchen. I don't know. We'll go with that, and we'll do 3D. Start development. Let's go. Making our first game for the Switch, and it's a frickin' cooking game. Engine all the way down, and then story quests are probably here. But apparently we can still include a branching story, so sure. And we probably don't need save to... Oh, actually. Yeah, there we go. So there's no real save game, but you can save your high scores to the cloud or something. Oh shoot. If we do it like this, then it's immediately going to push someone over. That's not good. So I need to raise these up just enough that it takes away... There we go. Just a little. Maybe this will, yeah, it'll allow us to put more in there. Just a little so that he doesn't go over 100. Balancing is difficult. Because, like, casual... Ooh! The recently released Nintendo Swap console has caused an unusual social media storm. It all started with when a consumer licked one of the game cartridges and reported that it tasted extremely bad. As should be obvious, anything related to the swap I'm seeing for the first time. So thousands of consumers then repeated the experiment, tasting their cartridges and reporting the result on social media, further encouraging others to do the same. Nintendo has now published an official statement to confirm that the game cartridges for the swap are coated with denatonium benzoate, a non-toxic bittering agent. This was apparently done to encourage children from biting on and swallowing the fairly small cartridges. The initial reactions to the console itself have been more positive than the taste of its cartridges, as the swap is turning out to be quite popular with gamers around the globe. I'm so happy they put that in. Ooh, already? Man, it's already been a year, and we're only releasing our next game. I guess that's what happens when you're constantly focusing on training. Level design is way up. I believe dialogues is way down, and then artificial intelligence is like here. Might be the other way around. Oh, and we're going to have to mess around with this so that it doesn't push him over. Man, my laptop is going berserk with the fans right now. Okay, so we can take off dialogue tree. Take off, no, okay. Take off voiceover. Cool. Do we have AI? No. Take off AI companions, I guess. And we'll leave Benjamin Harrington on that, because that's the biggest tech-focused thing we still have left. Catherine on AI, do we want that? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And then on dialogues, that's design. Who have we got on that? Ian? Yeah, Ian's fine there. Man, it's been a while since we did a casual game, hasn't it? Oh wait, no, we did have like Turtle Farm. That was a casual game. That was fairly recent in the last last stream. I'm guessing we're in the top again. Yeah, we're number one. And then we have very specific ones here. Okay, but I still need to put it up so that these two don't go over. Feels a bit too high, but like, we don't really have a choice. We need to take out a bunch here. Take out open world, take out rich backstory. So we still have a day and night cycle. Actually, no, take out the day and night cycle, leave in the backstory. Our kitchen has a very rich backstory. Then who's on what? Evan's on graphic, you're fine. Arthur's on world design, that's design, yeah. Actually, what if we put Arthur on this and then Evan on this instead? Oh, but sound is... oh yeah, so I'm good there. Let's go with that. Balancing casual games is weird, because it's not like one at the top, one a little lower, and then one right down the bottom. There's like two down at the bottom and one right at the top, and if you just shove them right down the bottom, then like it immediately goes over. I'm not certain about this one. This might be a bit middling. It's probably not going to be an absolute flop, but should still be alright. Oh, I see a bug. Got rid of it. Good. Let's end. Oh, it's new records all around. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Advanced physics, self-learning AI. Yeah, okay. What do you want? Design, I suppose? And you... you're still, like, way above the rest of us. So I guess we'll put you on research. And we still haven't had the pop-up for the ratings. Strong audience is young! Yes! We actually got something out while the audience was strong. So this is gonna sell gangbusters. Is that a term people use? I feel like I've heard that before, but I don't know if it's still a term that gets used. And then we'll put you on design. Keep evening you out a bit. There it is. There's the reviews. And we got new records though. We got new records all over the place. Did I arrange things wrong? I probably did. Oh well, it's still above average. And the audience is strong. There was enough hype. It's probably going to be fine. It's probably going to be fine. Then you also can get a bit of design. And then me on balanced. Oh no, oh no, yeah, they're basically... they're close enough. It's only a difference of 6. Alright. Yeah, I'm suddenly not so certain about whether... oh... yeah, this isn't going to sell as well as I hoped. Because we only hit 500k in the second week. Yeah, I'm all of a sudden not so certain if we're going to finish the game tonight. Because... we've only gotten through like, what? 2-3 years? And we're already at like an hour. But like, it's the end of the week, and I'm not in the super hard, like, writing phase of my story. I'm only in proofreading, so I can afford to miss a night if I need to. This might be a longer night stream. Oh, folks are done with their training. I need to put them on more. Gotta keep up the training. Design. We'll put you on speed now. Ian Garrett. No, I didn't want to click that. You... I think Ian might have overtaken Arthur now. Because I keep getting Arthur to do the game report. No, not research. Yeah. So I guess Ian's doing our next game report then, maybe. We'll put Arthur on tech to balance him out a bit there. Then Evan. Evan gets back on design. Ooh! A company by the name of Rise VR has developed a virtual reality headset which promises to finally start the path towards true 3D immersion. The new headset, called the Visorius, looks like a pair of giant ski goggles and provides a large field of vision as well as near-perfect motion tracking. I forgot this was a thing. This is the Oculus. A first test left some players feeling a little motion sick, but with the right game, this technology can surely deliver a new level of immersion. New research available, Visorius report support. I need to attend an idle meeting, quote unquote. I will be right back. I'm sorry. I normally don't do this midstream, but my stomach isn't doing so well. I probably shouldn't have eaten that pizza so quickly. I'll be right back. Sorry. Guess who forgot to start the bloody recording? Man. We missed the first hour of the stream, hopefully. Oh, I missed myself cacking up at the bloody... at the Switch thing. I'm a dumbass. Okay, so for those of you who missed the Spore stream and the Zoomer stream, I'm now starting to record my streams while I'm streaming them so that I can like clip out funny parts and stuff. And I forgot. This is why I shouldn't be streaming at times when no one's online, because then no one can remind me to start the bloody recording. Right, and then these two still need their second wave of training, right? Yeah. Tech. No, that's book studies. We want practice, practice, practice. Tech. Her research. Oh. Well, it's a good thing we saw this now, because we need to get everyone on vacation as soon as they're done with their training. And then me and Catherine, I guess, can just research some stuff. Maybe see if we can get any good topics. See if we can finally find fantasy. Alright. It's vacation time, everyone. Vacation. Vacation. Market is normalized. Vacation. Game report. Oh, everyone's basically back anyway. Casual cooking is great. Gameplay is very important. Dialogue's not very important. Or not important. We'll do another round of research. Why not? Just see what we can get. Dungeon? What counts as a dungeon game? There it is. We can do a couple fantasy games. So we're probably not going to do many sequels then. Because I have fantasy games in mind. A lot of the worlds in my multiverse are fantasy. My stomach's still not doing so hot. I do not know what causes it. It's just sometimes get a bit of a pain in the gut. Maybe I've inherited some shit from my dad. He's got all sorts of things wrong with him, and odds are some of it's hereditary. Post-apocalyptic. Alright, because the other one we got was dystopia. What is a bloody comedy game? What does a comedy game look like? Oh man, we got pirates so late. We could have made some good pirate games. Alright, we're gonna make one more game and then I'm probably gonna need to have another quote-unquote idle meeting. Because I don't know what the hell's going on with my stomach today. I do still want to finish this game. Like this playthrough of Game Dev Tycoon today, but we might need to take some frequent breaks in between. I hope you're watching the VOD don't mind. What was it called again? Dragon's Reign. Actually, I can't hold off. I can't hold off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this. Okay. I think I've gotten out everything I can, but no guarantees that I won't have to run off again. Honestly, if we weren't so close to the end of the game, I would probably consider just ending the stream here and finishing this another day. But I really wanted to play this tonight, so hopefully you guys don't mind the waiting screens. What do we want to put this on? We don't know anything about what's good on these. Look at all this stuff down the bottom. So, do we want to put it on Play System, Xbox, or Swap? Or M-Box, sorry. We don't know where RPGs are good. Are RPGs good on the Switch? I mean, we had Octopath. Yeah, I think there's a fair amount of good RPGs on there. And I'll leave it E for everyone. I think fantasy's good with everyone. I hope. Fantasy, RPG, swaps, Star Chaser. And we'll do it in 3D. Now let's hope we remember how to make RPGs. Story quest up. Engine down. Gameplay here, I think. So we need to take out some stuff. Can we have physics? No. We need that basic save game, so I guess we'll... Oh. There. Nice. Then... Story quests is design. Put Brendan on that because he's the top dog for design. Then we'll have Arthur take care of the gameplay. And then the engine, yeah, Evan, you can do that. Oh, Masterpiece Kitchen is off the market, sold 2.7 million units, generating 37.8 in sales. It really says something when like it sells over 2 million, but that's like underperforming compared to what we've normally got. Oh, we're so close to 1 million fans too. I hope we can get that before the end of the game. And that goes there, then level design I guess is here, and AI is down here. I would prefer companions over better AI. Have it up there to where it's not going over. And of course we want all the good stuff for dialogues. Dialogues is design. Well, Catherine can take care of design instead of Ian. And then Benjamin can go on AI. Oh, Benjamin's on level design? Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll put Ian on AI then. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Oh. Okay, one of these. Fantasy RPG is artificial intelligence absolutely world design. AI isn't important at all. At least according to how this game works. In a recent interview with Turtle Studios, we discussed their upcoming fantasy RPG game and asked the company founder Melody C. Turtle how different development areas are prioritized. In the interview, Melody C. Turtle said that world design is of particular importance for such a game, and it seems that industry professionals agree with this. Every game development project has limited resources, so it's very important to use the time most effectively. I don't know what you act. Oh, is that the fans we got from the interview, or is that just a month passed so they gave us some more fans? You know, more people played our game or whatever, even though it's off the market now. So I guess we got to go for mono sound and then drag this up just enough because I want to have the soundtrack on. Well, day-night cycle. Yes, yes. World design is design, obviously. Then graphic is in the middle. So I guess me. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably good. Oh, but then I'm on two things at once. Alpha. There we go. Nice. And then as soon as we're done, once we hit the removing bug stage, yeah, we can probably leave it for a bit so that we can get this at G3. Alright, we're at the removing bug stage. Catherine, you go on vacation. So that you're back in time. Oh, she's gonna be... Oh, the Woo's being taken off the market. Did we make anything for the Woo? I don't think we did. Oh, we didn't even have to wait. We were still fixing all the bugs. It's like, oh, the release date is very soon. Oh, I should click so it goes faster. And I assume we're still number one, because we're still buying large boots. Because we can afford it. You know, why not? Oh man, look at that design. Right, get rid of that bug. That was another bug, get rid of it. Okay, there we go. I think that's it. New record. Round the board. Yeah, baby. I did remember to unmute the game, didn't I? Yes, I did. I'm a little paranoid about that now. Because I've had one instance where I forgot to mute the BGM, and I have one instance where I forgot to unmute the game. And everyone's got salary increases, and now we start training. Immediately. What are you? Your design. You are our tech, but you're still, like, way ahead of the other guy. Well, not way ahead. Actually, yeah. We'll put you on that. Then Ian, I believe, is our new game report guy. So I'll get him on that. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, baby. Dragon's Reign. We're gonna have a shitload of anime sword fighters in our Smash Bros. Clone. Wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah, baby. Is that our second 9.75 of the night? I think it might be. I don't remember what the first one was, though. I guess I'll see when I go through and fill in all my stuff. Fill in my spreadsheets. Then I don't think we need to do any more research. We'll just like, we'll work with fantasy. Oh, but we're really coming up to the end, so we might not get much time. Actually, do I have any more fantasy series that are only like one thing long? Oh yeah, I do. I do. Oh, I have one that's like a spin-off, I guess. So I'll do that one. Since it doesn't really need the main series, it can go by itself. Well, the other one sort of has a sequel attached to it. Y'all don't care about this. I haven't written about these. Woo is no longer supported. I haven't written about these worlds yet, so y'all have no reason to care about it. Now, I was thinking about, like, I know I said during my debut that I feel like I don't really need a fan base name until I have, you know, an actual fan base. But I was sort of thinking about names. And I had this really dumb idea that because I say y'all a lot, maybe I should incorporate Maybe I should incorporate y'all into the fan name. I had the really, really dumb idea of, like, nebulas. You know, because, like, space... I wanted it to be sort of spacey themed, because, like, you know, I am all spacey themed. So I thought, oh, you know, nebula, y'all, nebula, it was dumb. We're not going with that. It's stupidly annoying to say. Oh, we're already over 1 million and hasn't even reached the first week. The first week's not even over. We're almost at 2 mil and it's only the first week. I'm happy. I'm happy. Second week and it's still rank 1. It's still rank 1. 5 mil. This is probably going to be our best-selling game, unless we make another 10 out of 10. Another memorable game by Turtle Studios has been released. The attention to detail in the world design really sets this game apart from others in the genre. Well, what can I say? Stop reading. Start playing. I did have one other fantasy, but I think I'm going to go for a sequel first, because I feel like the one I have in mind is probably going to be an RPG as well, and I don't want to release 2 fantasy RPGs right next to each other. I don't know if that actually affects anything or not, but in case it does, I'd rather not, you know, make myself seem too repetitive. Tech, and then we start training. You guys are the balanced ones. So you take the balanced course. Evan, you take design to balance you out even more. Catherine, I think, yeah, already more or less balanced, so she can focus on her other areas. And then me, I'll take a design course, because my design's fallen behind my tech a bit. Fantasy RPG is great combination. Graphic is quite important. Oh, platform genre match swap RPG is great. Hell yeah. And platform audience match swap everyone is great. We're probably just going to develop a shitload of stuff for the swap now. Because, like, why not? I've ignored Nintendo all this time, and, like, in old playthroughs, I wasn't able to develop stuff for Nintendo this late. They only had the Wii U out. I can't... And it was, like, right at the bottom. Like, it was at the bottom of the major consoles. Like, it was still above stuff like the bloody PSP, but... You know. But, like, the swap is on top. So I can really take advantage of that. So let's do a sequel now. Oh, we're almost at 10 mil sold. I hope it doesn't go off the market before it reaches that. Let's have a look back. What do we want to make? I haven't had that much of a think about, like, what old ones I want to have another try at. Sherlock Bones, no. Oh, let's bring back Arachnoman. Our old classic superhero action game on the TES is making a comeback. Is making a comeback on the swap. I think I'm going to have to shorten it to just Arachnoman. I want to make it like a... Well, what if I just call it the Amazing Arachnoverse? There we go. I was going to try and think of something like clever, like, oh, into the whatever. But I'll just call it this. The Amazing Arachnoman is back, and this time he has friends. The Amazing Arachnoverse. Arachnoman does exist in my multiverse, by the way. I wasn't really thinking about it, but like, he is there, he's just a fictional character. Like, in-universe fictional character. Up a little so that we can include our stories and our cutscenes. Multiplayer, basic physics, online play. Oh. Mod support, no mod support. Okay, so who do we want on everything? Engine is tech, and it's right up the top. So let's go ahead and immediately put Benjamin on that. It means he's going to be out of commission for the rest of the game, but, you know, start off strong. And on that note, I want to save Brendan for the final stage of development, because basically everything there is designed. So, who do we want on Story Quest? That's a design thing, so we'll put Ian on it. Actually, Ian's like our second best after Arthur. Or third best. So we'll put Catherine on it, since she's a step below. Yeah. When was the last action game we made? We haven't done one during this stream. Diamond! Sell 10 million copies of a game without a publish... That's the first time I've... Oh my god! This is undoubtedly my most successful playthrough. And I got to share it with all of you. I'm happy. I'm happy! We just got word that Dragon's Reign, which was recently released by Turtle Studios, has racked up over 10 million in sales. If the game were a music record, it would have diamond status. This is an unbelievably high number. Ah. I love this game, man. I'm so happy that this has become like my best playthrough. I want to have voiceover. Let me have voiceover. Okay, better dialogues it is then, I guess. Can't have frickin' voiceover in our superhero action game. AI. Who's our... We already used Arthur, didn't we? Yeah, because Arthur's not on anything and he's already... who's our next best? That would be Catherine. Does she have enough... Okay, we'll put Ian on it. Because we need to get him off of... Level design is also tech. I guess that's Evan's job. And then... Dialogues. Dialogues is design. So I think... No, I'll put myself on there. And then myself and Catherine can step in during the final stage alongside Brendan. Yeah. Oh, we're so close to 1 million fans. 9999999. 1 million. 1 million fans. There's no achievement for that? Damn. Oh, and everyone needs vacation. It's alright. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Why does world design need to go so far down? I guess take off the economy. And the backstory. I want the open world and I want the day-night cycle. Okay, so... Graphic is a mix. So we'll put Brendan on sound because that's like all design. We'll leave... Can Catherine handle graphic? Catherine can handle graphic. Because she's better than me all round. So we'll put her there and we'll put me on world design. And we have enough that we can do stereo sound this time. Nice. Nice, nice. That should be good. And Dragon's Reign is off the market. It's sold 10.9 million units, generating 152 million in sales. Jesus Christ. That has got to be my best game in Game Dev Tycoon ever. Oh boy. That's a lot of technology bubbles. This is going to be a very good game as well. Alright, we're on the final stage. I'm going to send everyone on vacation. It's going to tell me, hey, we should have everyone focused, but like, we're right at the end. It doesn't matter. This is just getting rid of... Oh, we're not going to have it finished in time, though. And if I rush it out, then it's not going to... We're not going to have all the training. So I'm probably going to miss that, but I do want to do another RPG next. Another fantasy RPG, and then we'll have to see how much time is left before the end, whether we think we can squeeze in another game before then. No, we're not going this year, because this is going to release, like, now, and I don't want to rush another game into development. What do you mean, new combo? What do you mean, new combo? This is a sequel. Legend reached level 10 with a character. Oh, was that with myself? Because otherwise we would have gotten a message for like, oh, someone's earned up. Yeah, that was me. I'm level 10. We're getting a lot of firsts this time. Oh, and you're probably not seeing them. Because they pop up like right behind where my model is. Because I expanded the screen. Oh well, oh well. Anyway, let's get training. Oh wait, Ian's our report guy. Yeah. Okay. We had a super record and... We had a record though. I mean, it's still good. It's just... You know, it's an 8 instead of like right up the top. We had like a super big record in technology, so I don't know whether I did something wrong there with like how I was arranging all the parts and whatnot. But it should still sell very well. Should still sell well. So we'll just get back to training again. You're good on speed and research, so we'll put you back on technology. And then you stay on design. Arthur... Yeah, balanced. And Catherine... You're kind of behind on this other stuff, so I'll give you speed. We just go 5k, 500k for Amazing Arachniverse. So we're probably going to... Oh! 1 mil. That was quick. So we're probably going to miss the popular genre thing, but I do want to keep up the training like I normally do, just for the sake of keeping our review scores high. Turtle Studios, yeah, new game. It's met with great responses. Newer engine than the original. Always says, it basically says the same thing every time, just with adjusting based on what the review scores were and whether you developed it on a new engine. Yeah, keep going balanced for me. Then Evan. Evan will give you another design. Ian. You go balanced. I can't read your name, Brendan. Your design. Oh, Arthur's done. So, balanced. You, vacation. You, tech. Post-release analysis for the Amazing Arachniverse is complete. Dialogue not at all important. Level design quite important. Platform genre match, swap action good, swap young good. So yeah, we're probably assuming the market share stays good, I'm probably going to put our Smash Bros. Clone on the swap. We'll give you research. And you're done. Oh, okay, yeah, so they didn't update this to be more reflective of the real Xbox Series X. Microsoft has announced their plans to release a completely revamped version of the M-Box early next year called the M-Box Next. The new console seems to cleverly integrate Microsoft's own motion sensor add-on for the M-Box One into one small package. So yeah, this was in the game back before the Switch, the PS5, and the Xbox Series X were, all a thing. So they just made up new consoles for Microsoft and Sony, which is why they look nothing like the real Series X and PS5. But Nintendo didn't have a new one, which is why theirs actually looks like Nintendo's next-gen system. Visually, the M-Box Next is reminiscent of the earlier M-Box 360 with a much lighter tone, making a departure from the bulky and dark style of the M-Box One. Yeah, definitely not dark and bulky. The Xbox fridge. The technology of the M-Box Next seems promising, but we'll see how the new console will fare against its competitors. So I guess I'll just research. Look at all this stuff I could get. But we're probably not going to make a new engine, because that's a lot of time. Oh, zombies. I'll grab it, but I don't think I actually have any stories in my multiverse that would fit that. Yeah, I think I'll probably just make the one that I'm thinking of, and then maybe another sequel if we have time, and then we'll do our Smash Bros. Clone. You two can just do contract work while you wait for everyone else to be done. That was quick. Do another. Do a bigger one. Then as soon as everyone else is done, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Look at that, not even half the time elapsed. Okay, new game. Large, E for everyone. Where is it? Fantasy. RPG. Yeah, we'll do it on the swap because RPG is +++ here. With Star Chaser. And it's just called Drained. Oh, I guess this could technically be a vampire RPG, but it doesn't have that much focus on vampire. It's just the first part of the story. And yeah, we'll make it 3D. I imagine this one, like where Dragon's Reign would be a very like traditional turn-based RPG, I imagine Drained being more of like an action RPG. Or we can do a branching story. Coolio. What do we want? Take off online play. Take off save to cloud, and then move it up a little so we can keep our physics. And gameplay keeps everything. Now, what do we want? Story quest is right up the top, so we can immediately put... Oh, should we save him for the end? No, we'll put him here. We'll put him here. We just need to make sure we don't blow our load too early with regards to our design people. Then gameplay is also design, so we have Arthur on that. I think I'm actually going to... No, I'll put myself on that. And then engine is tech. So yeah, I guess Benjamin can stay on that. And then we're good. Alright, let's see. This probably isn't going to top Dragon's Reign. Amazing Arachnoverse is off the market, sold 2.9 million units and generated 41.1 million in sales. So I'm just getting the feeling that it's not going to be another, like, almost perfect 10, but we'll see, we'll see. Take off better AI, and then we want to leave this high enough that we can still have our companions. So we want to take me off of dialogues. And I'm going to give that Catherine, I guess? Oh, and then we'll take Ian off so that Ian... Yeah, Benjamin take care of that. And then level design is also tech. So we'll leave Evan there. And then Ian, Arthur, and then maybe Evan can take care of the last stage. Right? Oh, almost forgot about these. Stick those on. Let's go. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, hi, this is Jorg Longer from Game Nova. Interview, yes. Oh, it's one of these. Fantasy RPG is engine or level design? I believe level design. Because engine is right down the bottom. Oh. Many fans have expected that Vony will announce a new platform before Murkonov's Mbox Next will hit the market, and today Vony did just that. Keeping with company tradition, and in contrast to their competitor Murkonov's naming practices, the newly announced console is aptly named the PlayStation 5. You know, this is actually reasonably accurate. They just had to make the middle bit black and the outer bit white, and there you go, you've got a PS5. The PlayStation 5 seems to be an incremental update coming out later next year with a form factor that reminds of the early PlayStation 3. The new system promises to be a solid update, but we will see how the new console will fare against its competitors. How do we do? They agree with me. Cool, cool. Jeez, we're already almost at 2 hours, but like a decent amount of that was spent with me in the bathroom, so... I guess we do mono and lift it up enough that there. Then we can reintroduce virtual economy and rich backstory. Then who has Arthur? Arthur has the highest, so he goes there. Then Ian takes care of graphic. And who is less encumbered? Evan. There we go. Well, maybe I can handle that. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Let's go with that. Let's see where that gets us. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's normalized. Of course it has. Oh, we're getting over 1,000 in design. That's another new record. But it's not a new record in technology because of Arachno Man. So yeah, we are going to have time for at least one more game, I think, before we need to do our Smash Bros. Clone. And that's all the bugs gone. Leave it a little bit. Oh, there's more bugs. Get rid of those. There. End it. Drained. Release the game. More training. So yeah, we'll probably get one more game out before we need to do Smash Bros. If we want Smash Bros to be out before we hit game end. Yeah, we'll put you on design, why not? Catherine, you could use some more speed. And then I think Arthur will... Where is our... I guess I've been clicking it too quick to have the generate game report thing show up. There it is. So I guess Ian will do it this time. And then we'll have Arthur do it the next time, because they're sort of going back and forth between who our most trained all-rounder is. What do I want for you? Design? Yes. Oh, there it is. We finally got fantasy, and it's a winner. It's a winner. 9. Yeah. Alright, so I was wrong, we're beating Dragon's Reign. Which I'm happy with, because I've actually put more time and thought into the world of Drained. Even if it started as like a side series to one of my other stories. I've probably put more thought into it than like what the main story of that world was. And now I've got even more side stories in that world because of the bloody ninjas that I've created in Game Dev Tycoon. Oh man. Oh man, that's real nice. That's a... Oh, it's only rank 9? It was a near perfect ranking. And it's only rank 9 on the leaderboard? It's probably going to sell more. If you're not a fan of Turtle Studios now, then chances are you will be after playing their latest hit, Drained. A perfect example on how dialogues in a game can be so much more thrilling than in a movie or a book. At every stage, I felt like I really had choices and was driving the story. Simply one of the best games I've ever played. Tom Mott from Central. Thanks, Tom. One more round of training, and then we do a sequel. Since we just did a new game, we'll do a sequel, and then we'll finish off with a new game of Smash Bros. You can be balanced, Evan. His design has finally overtaken his technology. And then yeah, I'll just keep doing the balanced one. Oh, everyone needs to go on vacation. Yeah, I'll have them go on vacation before I send them on their training. But one of them I've already started his training, so that's awkward. Oh, already over 5 mil. No, we're gonna skip. It's awkward timing. It's awkward timing because folks are going on vacation. You probably do earn fans or whatever from attending the convention, but like, you know, I prefer to use it to generate hype for an upcoming game so that it sells better. Send y'all on vacation. Story quests, very important. World design, very important. Fantasy, everyone is great. That's great. Alright, you're back. So it's time for your second round of research. Not research, training. Training. Design. Train. Technology. Ian is back, right? Yeah. So you balanced, there. Then Arthur's back. You can do balanced. Where's the balanced one? There. And then as soon as Evan's done, I need to send him on vacation. And then have everyone do like some contract work until he's back. This should be quick, even though there's only 2 of us doing it. Should one table really have 200 columns? Probably not. Oh, Evan's back already. But we do need to wait for them to finish their training. So we'll do 1 more contract, and then we should be fine. We may even have time... We may even have time for 2 more games, but that might be pushing it a bit. Alright, let's have a look at what we can do a sequel for. I don't really want to add into any that have already become like a series. I'd rather take one that hasn't had much development and, you know, bring it back. So it's only had like 1 game or whatever, or something old. Well, what was Brave Frontier? Simulation, right? Colonization simulation. Eh. What remains? Was that dystopian RPG? Was that a good combo? Was that a decent combo? I know more about RPGs now, so maybe... Oh, we can... We were gonna do another Pocket Harvest game, weren't we? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll bring back Pocket Harvest. The swap has gone down a bit in market share, but it might go back up if the Play System and Mbox go off the market before the end of the game. I'm gonna put it on the swap because casual is, I believe, good on the swap, maybe? Oh, not small, we want large. It's a large game. Pocket Harvest, fruits of our labor. Aww. Do I spell it the American way? I don't want to spell it the American way, but it would fit if I did. Fruit of our labor. There we go. That'll fit. Pocket Harvest, fruit of our labor. I would rather it be fruits, but that doesn't fit. Let me just double check I have everything right. Large, young, farming, casual, swap, Star Chaser. And we'll do 3D. Oh, give me my contract money. Right, let's see if I remember how to do casual games. Engine is right down the bottom. Can we... hold on, let me first put this down a bit. Oh, this is actually supposed to be quite low. Oh, so that allowed us to add some more stuff in here. Could I? No. So... yeah, we'll do save to cloud instead of multiplayer. Oh, but actually we need to move it up a little to take away so that I don't get over encumbered, or whoever takes on gameplay. Actually, we might leave that with me, just so that... oh, but is there any for design or tech later? I don't know. I'm gonna... no, you're tech guy, you're the design guy. And then I'll handle story quests. We can actually have a branching story. We can fit it in. Will this allow us to add in any more? Yeah, there we go. We have multiplayer now. We have multiplayer. Oh, hello. Goodbye, bot. Goodbye. I mean, it's still going to show up behind me, but don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. And then dialogues, I think, is right down. Dialogues a little up, I guess. I think we don't really need voiceover for a casual farming game. Can we put this up just enough? Just enough. So that we can get another AI thing. I hope AI isn't supposed to be the one that's below dialogues. That's going to be awkward. Level design is tech. Oh, but we already used Benjamin on the last one, didn't we? Like, if we take that off, yeah, that's still going to put him over. Who's our next best tech person? That is Arthur. So we'll swap you two around. And yeah, Catherine can stand dialogues. She's pretty alright. Actually, I'll do myself, and then you three can take care of the last stage. Drained is off the market. It sold 8. Really? That's less than. Got the same score, and it had higher bubbles than Dragon's Reign, but it didn't sell quite as well. Interesting. Catherine needs vacation. So yeah, we definitely will have time for another game between this and the final. Okay, and then sound is up here, so we can probably afford stereo sound. Yes, we can. Who is handling this? Yeah, we need to take Arthur off. Sound is design. And then you can take that. And we need to take off a bunch. No, we need virtual economy. So I guess take off open world, take off. But it's a farming game. Oh, so virtual economy we wouldn't be able to do anyway. So take that off. We'll put in open world. There we go. It'd be better if I'd made a new engine and... Oh no, it seemed the drain had quite a few undiscovered bugs. When we released it, some of our customers are having a bad time and they demand we patch the game. We could spend the money and time to develop a patch or ignore their pleas. If you want to patch the game, then click on a character and use the action menu to develop a patch, but make sure you don't wait too long. Oh no. And this time it's on a console where we would be able to patch it. So... yeah, we can probably do it once we hit the final stage. There we go. So now it's just bug fixing. So you can go on vacation. And I will... Oh no, it's not. It's doing this again, isn't it? Where it doesn't bloody let me... This game is bugged. It won't let me develop patches. What do you mean? Do you need to do it immediately? I was gonna do it, but I was in the middle of... Oh well, I still have 1.2 million fans. Complain all you like, I'm making farming. Ah, bug got in. What do you mean new combo? What do you mean new combo? Reactive quest, realistic body language. Okay. I'm not expecting this to be super good because there weren't any like new records. The bubbles weren't super high. Okay. Okay. Now we need to be a bit careful with our time because I want to release the Smash Bros thing before we hit the end screen. But I think if we're careful, then we probably can still, if we're careful with our time, we probably can still get another game in between there. Ooh, analysts have observed a strange trend lately where players around the world seem to have developed a curious taste for unusual games. As one player put it, sometimes you just want to play something unique, a game based on an idea that's not just the usual military action game or fantasy RPG, just to name two examples. I really hope companies bring some unique games to market soon. I would definitely prefer them right now. This new trend promises to bring an interesting challenge to game developers as topic genre combinations which used to work well will suddenly be less favorable, while more outlandish ideas might flourish. I have an idea. I hope I can get this out before the trend ends. I might need to only do one round of training, because I have a crazy idea. I have an absolutely crazy idea. Come on. Work with me here, game. Or work with me here, mouse is more like it. Mouse is being dumb. But I'm not going to complain about that. I'm sure you already heard plenty of that while I was playing Spore. Oh, 5k, 500k, sorry. Yeah. Great responses, new engine, innovation. Ooh, 1 mil. Alright, everyone hurry up and get done, and then we'll start working. There we go. Develop sequel. Where is it? What are we gonna do? There it is. We're going to bring back Solar Blade. This is why I needed to quickly hurry up and push it out. Solar Blade. Solar Blade Eclipse. Space RPG. PC Star Chaser. It's a terrible combination, which is exactly why it's perfect. This could backfire. This could very well backfire. Dialogue's not important. Swap casual great. Farming young good. Let's go. Let's go. Engine down and gameplay here. Branching story. Take off multiplayer. This is an RPG. Okay, and then story quest, we'll put Brendan right on that. Then we'll have me take care of the gameplay. And Benjamin can stick on the engine. This could blow up in my face. But hopefully that, if we have a failure now, that's fine, and it sets us up for success with Smash Bros. Large booth, let's go. Let's hype the frick out of this weird ass game. Oh, take off better AI. Because we want our Commander Shepard. Is Mass Effect an RPG? I don't know. Voiceover, yes. Then dialogues is design. Ian is our next best design guy. Benjamin can continue to take care of AI. And then, yeah, I guess Arthur will take level design. Yeah, I'm not seeing as many bubbles as I would have liked. But oh well. Oh well, we took a chance. We took a chance. World design way up. Graphic down a bit. Sound down here. Gonna do our old trick where we switch to mono and move sound up a bit so that it can fit. Then world design is tech. Who? Okay, so Evan and Catherine are who's left. So we'll put Evan on that. Catherine takes that. And then who can take sound? Sound is pure design. So we'll have Arthur take care of that. And we can put on all of these now. Yeah, this isn't gonna do well. This is gonna be a flop. But it might at least sell well because there's a trend right now. What do you want to bet that trend ends before I'm able to get it out? Fruit of our labor sold 1.8 million and generated 26.5 million. And we were number one again? Yes. Now, as soon as we're done here, we need to get this out. Out the door. Oh man, this is gonna be a flop. This is gonna flop so hard. It's okay, we're right at the game. Right at the end of the game. Doesn't really matter. Because, like, there's no way we can go bankrupt now. Oh, we might actually be able to get one other. Oh, they want they want the original? Yeah, give it away. We don't need that. Oh. 40k fans lost us that. That's pity change. Frick. Frick. Damn. Damn. Okay. Well, we took a risk and we failed. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. We can come back from this. Though I don't know. Maybe we'll do one round of training, develop a new game, and then see whether we still have time for how much time we have left for training. Here they come. At least it's not... Oh, actually. It's decent. Nice. Solar Blade isn't the massive embarrassment of a failure for our company anymore. We were able to bring it back and make it decent. Which is pretty surprising considering, you know, it's a terrible combination. Apparently. Nobody likes them space RPGs. You generate the game report for us. And Catherine, work on your speed, why not? Oh, 500. Are we going to get the little sequel notification? Or did you get tired of sending me those? 1 million on this absolutely stupid idea of a game. Game report. Dialogue is very important. Okay, we're going to immediately start developing a new game. Or a sequel, rather. Because I want to still be able to get some training in before we put out our Smash Bros. What do we want to do? I could do Art vs Science, because I do have many plots thought up in there. But let's just say we updated the game and put them all in. In like, I don't know, DLC. So then I don't have to come back to it later. We could do another Runway Stars game. I don't know, I feel like I want to leave Runway Stars as is. We could do another ninjutsu game. Ninjutsu Evolved. Yeah, let's do that to get our action chops. So we know what we're doing with action. And we'll put it on the M-Box because the last one was on an M-Box. Make it big. Ninjutsu Evolved. Coming up with names is difficult. Ninjutsu Evolved. Shut down. No, that's dumb. That's dumb. That would have worked for one of my hacker games, not for Ninjutsu Evolved. Even if I imagine Ninjutsu Evolved with like a cybernetic ninja dude. You know what? Why don't we just go with that? Ninjutsu Evolved Cyber. Not the greatest name in the world, but sure. In 2 months, the PlayStation 4 will be taken off the market. Did we develop anything for that? I don't remember. Alright, engine goes up. This goes here, and story quest goes down quite a bit. Go back to a linear story, and we're fine. Okay, so engine is tech. So yeah, leave Benjamin on that. Gameplay is design, so we'll put me on that. And then we'll leave Brendan for like the final stage where the design's going way up. Oh, don't need that, because we have this. Oh, we can't do mod support. Okay. That's fine, this is a console game, we don't need mod support. Then I want someone else on story quests, because we want to save Brendan. So I guess I'll put Evan on that. Everything else is fine. Everything else is fine. Let's go. Ninjutsu evolves Cyber. And this is immediately already looking better than Solar Blade did. Oh. Okay, good one of these. I don't like when the hype ones come up because I never know whether I want to hype it or not. World design or gameplay? Gameplay. Because it's an action game. We care more about how it plays than the world that it exists in. I like how sometimes they make like deliberate typos. It's funny. Industry professionals, great, cool. Oh man, Catherine needs a break. AI up, level design here. Right, so we need someone else. Ian's probably going to take the reins for AI. And then I guess, because I was on the thing, so I'll take care of dialogues. And then, yeah, I guess Arthur can take care of level design. That's fine. Can we get? No, we cannot get. So, better dialogues, I suppose. Can we? No, we can't have dialogue tree. So that's fine. So she's going to have to go on vacation during the bug testing phase. Or bug. Yeah, bug testing. Play System 4 is no longer supported. We didn't do anything with it. Oh yeah, see, this is around the place where Solar Blade ended. Such is the power of choosing a combo that actually works, instead of releasing garbage. Okay, what do we want to keep? We'll remove open world. I want rich backstory on. Get rid of virtual economy. And we'll leave it around here. We can probably go stereo? Yeah, we can go stereo. Now for graphic... Oh, because graphic is mixed, isn't it? So we'll put Evan on that one. And then Brendan can go on here. And Catherine can take this. Okay, I need to put this a little higher to take the load off of Evan. Maybe just a little higher to get it to 99. There we go. There we go. No. We'll go with that. Solar Blade Eclipse is off the market. Sold 1.8 million and generated 26.1 in sales. He's probably still the Solar Blade protagonist probably still won't get a playable slot on the roster, but you know, he'll appear in the game. He'll appear in the game. He's too important to our legacy for him not to be. Then you're on vacation. We're over 1,000 on both of these. Yeah, and so then we got to get a bit more training in. We probably do have time to do 2 rounds of training, I think. Or at least I hope we do. RPG games, we're not making that. The trend would finish... No. We'll go to the final G3. We're not going to this year's G3. Get rid of that bug. There. There we go. New record in tech. Which is oddly fitting for a frickin' cybernetic ninja game. Start the training. Because we need to get this done as quickly as possible so that we can start developing what will be our final game. But I would like to get 2 rounds of training in. Just to make it the best it can possibly be. Why are we seeing a lot of low numbers here? Am I doing things wrong? Oh dear. Oh no, it's alright, it's alright. Yeah, that's Star Games. You had me worried. Had me worried there. But we were alright. We were alright. Alright, now 2 rounds of training for everyone. And hopefully we should still have time to release our last game before we hit the end. This is a longer stream than I intended on doing after work, but that's what Game Dev Tycoon does to me. I just frickin' love Game Dev Tycoon. You're a tech guy. And you are our design guy. Arthur... no, wait. Oh, you can do 1 round of training and then you can generate the game report afterwards. You can do design. Balance you out a little. Catherine... Catherine, you've been falling behind a bit because I was trying to get your speed and research up, so you do balanced. Oh no, not me. I need to train as well. Oh no, I'm on par with those guys now. Oh well, we'll all do 1 round of training, and then I'll pick someone to do the game report. Well, yeah, see, I guess because, yeah. I was worried, it's like, oh, it's taken a while to get to that 1 mil mark. And I was like, yeah, of course. It was a 7 point something instead of a 9 point something. Of course it's going to take a while to get to that mark. Okay, Evan, you finished first. That means you get to generate the game report. Just in case there's any hints we can use for our final action game. Then train, balanced. And then as soon as everyone's done with this, we need to get to work on it. Design. Balanced. And Catherine balanced. And me balanced. Alright, that's the final round of training. Then we need to get on to developing the game so that it comes out before we hit the end credits, essentially. Alright, what do we got? Artificial intelligence is very important. Thank you. There you go, do that. In 2 months, the Mbox One will be taken off the market. Oh boy. Folks need vacation. That's okay, because I've caught it right now before it becomes a problem. There it is. There's the last one. Okay. So we'll do 1 more contract and then everyone should be back. And then we can make our last game. Evan, get back. Get your ass back here. There you are. New game. Martial arts. Action. For the swap. Using Star Chaser. Large. Rated E for everyone. This is our Smash Bros. Clone. I'm calling it Nexus Clash. Oh wait, no. Nexus Clash is my trading card game. Nexus Arena is the crossover fighter. And it's using 3D graphics. Would have been nice to have a newer version, but I decided to make a new game instead of a new engine. So, let's go. Our final game. Because we probably won't have time for 1 more before we hit the end credits. Most of these are probably going to be fine as is. Linear story is fine, right? Yeah, I can't. Don't have. We do need multiple. Oh, wait, online play. Do you want mod support? We can't do mod support. So, who do we want on everything? So Benjamin Harrington definitely stays on that. And we want to save our other good tech guys for artificial intelligence and level design. And we want to save Brendan for like the last stage for like graphic or sound. So yeah, I guess just leave it where it is and hope that my extra bubbles can carry me. My extra training. Ninjutsu Evolved is now off the market. It sold 3 million units, generating 42.7 million in sales. I always love ending off a playthrough like this. Although usually I kind of prefer to do it at the end of each console generation. But, you know, we didn't get martial arts until late, so we couldn't. So yeah, Ian and Arthur take care of these. And then yeah, I can go on dialogues. And then leave Brendan, Evan, and Catherine to take care of the last stage. I do want voiceover, but like, that puts it over. Yeah, let's just leave it where it is. Why not? Fucking... Okay. Catherine, take care of it. You're not in charge of any part of this. Any part of this stage, so... There. That'll make folks happy. Even if it did take you off of... yeah, that's fine. We can leave those in. And we do want our stereo sound. I do want to lower sound a little. And maybe lower world design a little. Oh, but that puts graphic over there. Maybe. We'll go with that. And yeah, Evan's got higher design than Catherine, so he can take that. And Brendan can take sound. Yeah, just leave everything. Just leave it. Where's my news story? Where's my news story about how I developed the patch? There it is. Turtle Studios has recently released a much-needed patch for Ninjutsu Evolved Cyber. One fan said, "I love companies like Turtle Studios. They don't just milk their customers for money, but they understand our concerns and make sure that we can enjoy our games." And then I assume I get... Oh, I don't get fans from it. It's just that I didn't lose fans from not paying attention to it. If I really wanted, I probably could, like, quickly smash out another game. Maybe I started Nexus Arena too early. Because we're on kind of an awkward cycle where, like, I start a game in the middle of the year. What if I just leave it? Just leave it going. Can I no. It was kind of... Oh no, the hype is dropping. The hype is dropping. We need to release it. Oh, what is this? Invitation. Dear Melody Sea Turtle, we, the Worldwide Game Developers Guild, would like to invite you to a special award ceremony here at our main meeting at the end of the year. Please come. Hint, the game will end at the end of this year. So I think we will... that was our last game that got released before the end credits, but we will start on another game and just release it. Just like, I don't know, make something weird. Figure out something. Here's the oh no. Oh, that makes me sad. Oh. My big Smash Bros thing was only a 5 out of 10. Man. We'll do one round of training and then I'll start on a new game so I can get the hype from G3. Or not, because I don't think... You know what? It's our last year. Even if we can't start on a new game before then, to capitalize on the hype, might as well attend and just promote our game. Don't know if it helps sales at all, but it'd be nice. We just got... yep. Thanks. Wish it did better, but them's the breaks, I suppose. Them's the breaks. Oh well. In my heart of hearts, I know it was good. Yeah. So we didn't get a new game out. Oh well. We'll do our usual 2 rounds of training. That is not what I meant to do. Number 1 booth. Martial art action is great, world design not very important. So I don't know what I did wrong. Oh, you know, actually, we'll leave Nexus Arena as our final game, and then we'll just make a new game engine. So if I ever decide to continue this save file in my own time, for whatever reason, or if we could come back to it as like a special thing sometime down the line, for like maybe like a special anniversary of the channel or whatever. So I'll get everyone in their training, and then we'll research a bunch of stuff to put into a game engine, and then just develop the game engine. Give everyone their second round of training. It is a pretty lackluster way to go out though, but we did get a pretty... We did get our first like 10 million units sold game ever. So we still had a pretty good run this stream. We've been going for 2.5 hours, though admittedly some of that was bathroom breaks. And then we still need to do all of my silly post-game stuff. Catherine, why are you so far behind everyone? Did I just start your training later? Or were you already on your second one, and that was you finishing it? Alright, let's get to researching engine parts. So we can start on it by the end of the... Oh, we didn't get the next... Oh, we probably already researched it, actually. And I just didn't put it anywhere. Interactive story. Multi-platform, no. Orchestral soundtrack. Oh no, we'll do surround sound. A little less, because I do want to grab a bunch of stuff. Celebrity voice acting, no. Why would you ever want this? You don't want celebrity voice acting, you want voice actors. Jeez. Yeah, we can grab like 2 more things. What do we want? What do we want? No loading screens. And then Catherine will get the last one. It'll be an 81 instead of a 101. Skill trees, dynamic environment, stereoscopic 3D, moral choices. Let's do skill trees. Why not? I mean, we're not actually going to use this because we're not going to have time to develop a game with this engine. But like, oh well. Oh well. Alright, everyone's done. The Star Chaser version... Should I just call it the version 5? I'm gonna call it version X. This is like our final thing. It's dumb. There's 2D graphics version 5, 3D graphics version 4, interactive story, video playback, advanced physics, skill trees, simple body language, no loading screens, realistic weather, surround sound. It's got everything except for the older graphics versions because we don't need those. Let's make ourselves an engine. And then that's going to be the end. Oh, Nexus Arena is off the market. So we do have our final statistics for all our games. Sold 2.2 million units and generated 32 million in sales. Oh, you guys want vacation? Sure, why not? I mean, it does make the engine take longer, but like, we're not going to use this engine anyway. We're leaving at the end of the year. But they're back anyway. Because I sent them on vacation the moment they started showing signs of it. We're on the final month. Will we get the engine done before the end of the year? Verdicts say yes. Probably. Yes. The answer is yes. Cool. Now we just sit for a bit. Actually, let's do a contract. Boom. Too late. The Worldwide Game Developers Guild has awarded Melody C. Turtle, CEO of Turtle Studios, the Lifetime Achievement Award for contributions to the game industry. Melody has, during a stunning 35-year career at Turtle Studios, delivered many groundbreaking games. The company is most recently known for Dragon's Reign. I mean, we're not most recently known, but it is our best game. Congratulations, you have finished Game Dev Tycoon. We will now calculate your score and show you some statistics. You can continue playing after that. We won't, though. Final score, least profitable was Solar Blade. Most used topic was Ninja. Most used genre was Action. Research topics was 56. Total research completed, 47. Design points generated, big number. Tech points generated, small games, 26. 19 medium games, 13 large games, no AAA games, oof. 17 good games, 15 top hits, 6 publishers used, 52 self-published games. Bestseller was Dragon's Reign. 1.6 million fans, 758 million. Finished Game Dev Tycoon. That's my final score. Let me take a screenshot so I can post it on Twitter afterwards. Doing the weird posing like I always do. Hold on, my eyes look weird there. Yeah, that's better. Frickin' mouse. Yeah, that's fine, it'll do. Screenshot taken. So now we can close that. Thank you for finishing Game Dev Tycoon. And thank you for playing. If you enjoyed our little game, then please consider telling your friends about it. Well, I'm telling all of my audience. All, like what, 5 of you that watch these? If you wish to continue, if you wish, you can continue playing, but please note that there will be no more platform releases or other story elements. So, yeah. Okay. So, one moment. There. So, if you're only interested in the actual gameplay sections of this stream, then this is where we part ways. Otsukame, thank you for watching. I appreciate if you watched this far and didn't abandon the VOD when I had to go to a quote-unquote idol meeting. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw to the BRB screen again while I update my spreadsheets and stuff, my tracking sheets, and then we'll look at some of my stats that the game didn't go through because it only showed like the top and bottom, and then we will create the roster that I have to draw. Alright, I'll see you in a sec. This screen. I forgot to mute. Oops. I don't know if I actually said anything, but don't worry about it. Sorry for the hold up. For some reason my spreadsheet's being dumb and auto-formatting the dates in a weird way. It shouldn't be too much longer. Alright. We're back. We're back. And I have the data. So this is how I've been keeping track of all the games we've made along the way. All the way from Title Panic, all the way down to Nexus Arena. So I thought it would be fun to have a little look at different statistics. The date thing I was talking about, as soon as I got to 32, it started auto-formatting the dates like this, which is a bit dumb, but that's how it is. So, a few things I wanted to check out. If we sort by platform, then we can see what our most used one was, and I suppose it should have been obvious that it was PC. Considering we started out... I mean, considering PC was there the entire time, it makes sense. Though I do kind of wonder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, okay. So even if you add all the Ninvento consoles together, I still developed more for PC. Though I did have a decent mix of adding in MBox and Play System, which I don't normally do. I normally only do it as like a last resort if I'm really struggling and I need to make games that like aren't going to fit on a Ninvento console. So let's undo that ordering. And now if we order the topics, we already saw what my most used one was. It was Ninja. But what else have I used a fair amount? No, nothing else even comes close. The highest is like 4 actually. And that's shared amongst a bunch of them. We did 4 virtual pets, we did 4 hacking, we did 4 farming, we did 4 assassin. But ninjas were the star of the show. And what about genres? I want to see how few I did. So I did a lot of action. I did a decent number of adventure. Casual I did, you know, a lot of. RPG I did a surprising amount of. I felt like I didn't get many hints and stuff from RPG, but I guess I did a bunch like towards the end. Oh, and a lot of them were back when I had no idea what I was doing. So I just got really low scores. And we did a fair amount of simulation. I'm surprised at that. I guess I just did them more towards the beginning and then let them go towards the end. And we only did 2 strategies. Which... I think if we do another playthrough of this, I want to do more strategy games. Because I have no real idea what goes into those. So I'd like to get more hints. I mean, if I continued while using hints from previous playthroughs, I would probably just have everything unlocked, which I feel like, which to me is why it's more fun to start from scratch, and why it's good to like leave some time between playthroughs, so that you forget what's good where. Audiences, I'm not gonna bother. I'm pretty sure everyone comes out on top. Review scores. Let's see. So our lowest was obviously Solar Blade, but then we had a 3-way tie for second place with What Remains, War Never Changes, and Crop Corpse, which was another candidate for a really stupid combination that I could have brought back during that unusual combinations event. But I decided to do Solar Blade instead, and I'm glad I did, because you know we got a decent game out of it. It's nothing special, but it's decent. And then our best was obviously Runway Stars Game of the Year edition. And then we had, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 9.7s. 9 absolute smash hits. And then add on to that another 3 9.25s. So I feel like basically all of these are going to end up on the playable roster. At least the ones in the 9.75. The 9.25s, I can already see there's a couple that I don't know if I would include them. Now, how many for units sold? So, our lowest is obviously Title Panic. It was our first game. It had middling review scores. Wasn't going to do so well. But it got even less than Solar Blade, because I guess we already had some fans by the time Solar Blade released. So the one that sold the most is obviously Dragon's Reign, and then Drained, then Myths Reborn, all the 9.7s we got during this stream. And then Blade of the Dragon. That was last stream's smash hit, wasn't it? Then World War X. All right, because we did that with a publisher, didn't we? Yeah. And I think, was Ninjutsu involved with a publisher as well? I don't remember. Now, how about profit? What was our most profitable? What was our least profitable? So we lost the most, even though Solar Blade reviewed lower, we lost the most money on Crop Corps, presumably because it was a publishing contract, so it was a medium game, it was more expensive to develop. But we only had 4 games where we actually went into the negative, so that's pretty decent. Silence, I did not realize the Silence sequel did that bad, to the point that it went into the negatives. Man. And like, the first Silence was so good. Yeah, Crop Corps, Solar Blade, Silence, and What Remains. All in the negatives. And then, do we even need to say it's the big ones? Ninjutsu Evolved Cyber, Blade of the Dragon, Wyvern's Pain. Nexus Arena, even though it didn't review too well, it's still up there with our most... Oh, but like, there's a very clear difference between Ninjutsu Evolved and Blade of the Dragon. Now, how many fans did we get from these? So we had 4 games that got us absolutely no fans, and that's... Oh, it's not the 4 that put us into the negatives. Silence, we lost money on, but we still got fans from it. I guess that's partially because it's a sequel to an older game, so it probably drew people in or whatever. Yeah, all of the games where we had negative profit, besides Silence, we lost fans on, and not lost fans, we just didn't gain any. Or we might have lost them. It doesn't count negatives when it comes to fans. And we also didn't get any for War Never Changes, which wasn't a particularly profitable game. So I guess it was just sort of middling. And then the ones that got us the most fans are, of course, the ones we did this stream, because they were the biggest ones, the biggest and best. Drain, Ninjutsu Evolved, Dragon's Reign, Pocket Harvest got a surprising amount of fans for what it was. Man, I'm disappointed by how low Nexus Arena is on this. And finally we have the sales rank. So we reached the top of the sales charts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. With Silence, Runway Stars Game of the Year Edition, Blue Light Project, Blade of the Dragon, Wyvern's Bane, Myths Reborn, and Dragon's Reign. Then we had 2 that got to number 2 with Castaway Cove and Blade of the Dragon. And number 3 with Pocket Planes, nice. And then these, it counted as like 100 plus, meaning that it didn't get onto the charts. And that was with Title Panic, our very first game, Cropstar, Solar Blade, What Remains, One Never Changes, and Crop Corps. And then Extreme Games, only just got onto there. And those are the statistics. So we can close that. We don't need our statistics anymore. What we need is this. It's time. So what we have here, I have a list of all of the franchises that we created as part of our playthrough. Aside from Nexus Arena, because this is, you know, this is Nexus Arena. There's no Nexus Arena original character that we're going to include. So what we're going to do is we're going to assign where they belong. So what these are the highest stage that a franchise can get. So if for example I put Title Panic in playable character, we could still get a Title Panic stage or an item or an assist character, but playable character is the highest it can get. Whereas if I put Title Panic as a stage, we could still also get an item. Oh, my thing went away. But we wouldn't get a playable character or an assist character. Now, do any of these matter? Not really. I'm only holding myself to drawing the playable characters. The rest, you know, they're for fun. They're basically, if I feel like drawing them later down the line, and I have a drawing stream lined up, but I don't have anything to draw, I might, revisit this idea and do some stages or assist characters or whatever. And I'm also only holding myself to doing a sketch, but I would like to, maybe finish them up in actual line work and shading and whatnot. Perhaps in, future streams. But I'm only holding myself to doing the sketch of it because I do want to play more games of Tycoon, and I don't want to, lock myself away from it for too long, because we're probably going to have a decently sized roster from all of these freaking franchises. So anyway, let me take a sip and then we'll get right into it. Okay, so Title Panic. It was our first game, so it does need to get acknowledged in some way. Oh, and by the way, nothing basically means it has nothing that actually affects gameplay. They'd still be referenced in the game through whatever our equivalent of stickers or trophies or spirits is, but they wouldn't actually be able to show up in gameplay. So Title Panic, I feel like it needs to be properly acknowledged in some way because it's our first ever game, but it wasn't very good. It was very middle of the road, didn't really get us any fans, didn't net us much profit. So I think it belongs as a stage, because what sticks out to me from the name Title Panic, I'm just gonna get rid of these because it's easier to not have the bullet point list. So what sticks out to me from Tidal Panic is it's a ruined city with a tidal wave going through it or whatever. So to me that stands out more than any sort of playable character. So I feel like a stage is the best way to represent it. Now Nightshade, that became a staple series for us. That's I think the only series that got 3 installments. So obviously Nightshade is a playable character. Also because Nightshade has made his way into my fictional multiverse. Any of these franchises where the character I've already decided is in my multiverse, it's one of the characters that I will use for my novels at some point, it gets to be on the playable roster because I'll want to draw them anyway. Cropstar is not that great, and we have better farming games. So I'm thinking Cropstar gets nothing but an acknowledgement in the trophies. Extreme Games, I don't know if Extreme Games really... it's would you... If Tony Hawk, the Tony Hawk series didn't have Tony Hawk as the lead, would you put a Tony Hawk character in PlayStation All-Stars? I don't know if you would. I think I'm gonna put it as an assist character. Have like a generic nameless sport dude. Kunoichi, it never did particularly well, I don't think. But it's like the sister series to Nightshade. Like, Nightshade was the ninja action game, a level-by-level hack-and-slash type dealio, while Kunoichi would have been, like, set in the same world of Nightshade, but as, like, an open adventure game type thing. That's how I saw it. Anyway, Kunoichi has also made it into my multiverse, so she's also going to be playable. Likewise with Blue Light. I feel like a more realistic hacking simulator, you know, it doesn't really make for a good fit in a fighting game, but Blue Light's already made its way into my multiverse, so they're on the roster. Roller Crash, I feel, is in a similar situation to Extreme Games, where I can't really see it having a really notable character, but I feel like Extreme Games covers the assist well enough, and Roller Crash would be better for a stage, I think. Silence, the sequel didn't do very well. It was one of our games where we actually lost money instead of making a profit, but the first game was very good. I think it was our guaranteed hit back in the early stages of the game, where they have to get you out of the garage. So they're like, let's just make one of your games guaranteed to be a 9.75. But regardless, I'm gonna put Silence as a playable character because of that early hit that got us out of the garage. Whether Silence is going to make it into my multiverse or not, I have yet to determine that. Dust, dystopian adventure. This one was It was sort of middle of the road. I think I'm gonna give it an assist character, because I can imagine what the character from Dust is going to be, but I feel like they're not really worthy of being playable. Planes, we're not going to put a pilot in the game. Planes is a stage. Planes, by the way, is Pocket Planes and New Planes. I just called it the Planes series because it's easier that way. Solar Blade, because it was our worst game ever, I feel like it doesn't deserve playable status. However, it definitely, that redemption and the fact that we can own the fact that we had such a failure. Solar Blade can be our virtual boy. So I feel like it's not going to be playable, but we're going to put the protagonist as an assist. You know, acknowledging our failures. Word Salad, I feel like, goes in the nothing. Because, like, it did fairly well, but it's a bloody vocabulary game about lettuce. What can you really do with that? Unless we make, like, a Dr. Kawashima-style assist character, or maybe, I don't know, come up with an item for it? I have no idea. Pocket Harvest, I feel, is stage material. We could have some sort of farmer as an assist or a playable character, but I think it's fine to just have, like, the farm as a stage. What Remains didn't do very well, but I feel like with a dystopian RPG, we could make a very interesting stage out of it. So I'm going to include it in the stage list. We're gonna have more stages than characters, I can already tell. Because, like, basically every playable character is gonna have, like, a stage from their franchise. Arachnoman is playable. No doubt about it. Was there ever any doubt? Wyvern Quest kind of fell to the side, but I kind of want to include it as a playable character. We're going to have way too many, like, fantasy sword dudes on the roster, but oh well, my game, my rules. Blade of the Dragon. Blade of the Dragon was our hit for 2 streams. It was never not a hit. They were both 9.75s. It's getting a playable character, and as soon as I come up with a name for our assassin protagonists, they're going into my multiverse. Creature Tamer is already an existing part of my multiverse, so even though the games were only mid, it gets to be playable. Because I already know who the characters are, you know? Brave Frontier. It did pretty well, but like... I don't think I would know what to do with a character. It's like, would you put a League of Legends... Not League of Legends... What the fuck am I talking about? Would you put a Civilization character in Smash? What would you do with that? I'm putting it as a stage. I'm putting it as a stage. Hacker, I think, can go as an assist character. Because like where Blue Light was a more realistic hacking simulation, Hacker was like the more like fantasy, like super cool, like Hacker with like sunglasses and the green code across the screen. You know, not the realistic kind of hacking. So I imagine he could do well as an assist instead of just, you know, being a stage or an item. Sherlock Bones. That didn't do very well. And to be honest, I'm not sure what he would do as a character. You could make him into like a Sherlock Holmes, Phoenix Wright kind of thing from Marvel vs. Capcom, but eh. And then if I did that as an assist character, I feel that would be kind of eh. But I feel like you could do something with a stage, maybe. Actually, I don't want to put too many stages. Honestly, I think this is going to just be an acknowledgement in the trophies, because I can't think of any items for it either. Oh, my voice is going to be absolutely shot tomorrow. Runway Stars is not the kind of game that would normally get playable representation in a game like this. I dropped my cheat sheet. I was trying to put it away. This is basically style savvy. Nintendo's not going to put a style savvy character in Smash. But it was our 10 out of 10. It gets to be playable. We're going to have a fashion model as a playable character. War Never Changes. We had 2 war games, and World War X was way more successful. However, since it's a strategy game, we could say that War Never Changes had some different kinds of weapons than World War X would have. So I'm putting it in the item section. And I'm not putting it in stage because like it's a generic war zone. I can get it from World War X and have it represent that dude. Turtle Farm, we could have like a farmhand or whatever, or one of the collectible turtles, but I feel like it's better off as a stage. Under the Knife, I think I'm gonna put that in item as well. Because, like, it did decently well. It's a 7.75. But, like, I don't know how to make a character out of a fighting game character out of a bloody surgeon. And I feel like, I don't know, a hospital... Do I really want to have a fighting game stage in a hospital? Not really. Burning Rubber, that was our racing game, right? I think I kind of want to put that as an assist. If I could do the like races across the screen. Nyum, nyum. It could probably get a stage too, but also I kind of want to represent our karting game as a stage. Control Alt Destroy. That was again a more realistic hacking simulation, and we've already got Blue Light, so I think Control Alt Destroy is just gonna get an acknowledgement in the trophies. Crop Corpse was bad. Very bad, but it's also very funny. Because it's a farming action game. Like, what is that? It's not gonna go on the roster because it was bad. But I'm gonna put it in the assist characters for a bit of fun. World War X, I'm gonna give it a playable character because that was like our turning point where we went from like struggling to finally getting out of that hole and make like World War X stabilized us. Then we made Ninjutsu Evolved and we, you know, zoomed out, and then we made our best game of the night with, oh, was it our best game of the night? Oh yeah, with Runway Stars. So yeah, it gets to be on there, and so does Ninjutsu Evolved. So can you imagine a bloody Call of Duty soldier in PlayStation All-Stars? He'd fit. He'd probably fit. So Ninjutsu Evolved, we have 3 bloody ninjas on the roster, but like, the Ninjutsu Evolved character is a bit different, because he's like a cyber ninja. Well, these two are more traditional ninjas. Like, Nightshade probably has all sorts of fancy, like, ninjutsu arts as well, while Kunoichi's probably sticks more to... I don't know. We'll figure it out once I actually draw them. Minute. I almost forgot about Minute. What do I want to do with Minute? Because I feel like a time traveler, you could do some neat stuff with them, but you know what? Yeah, Minute goes on the roster. By the way, I'm only doing 1 character from each franchise. Also, I do kind of want to, like, PlayStation All-Stars, the roster was 24 characters, so I want to get at least that, which means I may need to rearrange some of these lower ones to get us some more characters. Boomology, I think, is... I was going to put in an item, but I feel like we could have a Boomology stage and then also have a bunch of Boomology items. Like, all of our explosive items could come from Boomology. Obviously not the... Oh, by the way, forgot to mention this. I know some of these were done through, like, publishing contracts or whatever. But I'm just going to assume that... Or publishing deals, sorry. I'm just going to assume that either our contracts meant that we kept the rights to the franchise and the publisher was just, you know, publishing it. Or the publisher got the rights to the franchise, and with however much money we had at the end there, we bought the rights to the franchise back from them. So that's why we're able to include it in this. Myths is already existing in my multiverse, so it gets to be on the roster. Castaway Cove, that was a very good one. I'm not sure how we're going to make a character out of it, but I do want to include it. And I kind of want to make Castaway Cove an actual thing, but I don't know where in my multiverse I would put it. Bit Studios, that did pretty well. It was 7.5. Problem. I don't know if I can really make a character out of a game dev, so I'm putting it as a stage for now. Art vs. Science already existing in my multiverse. You get to be playable. Heart rate. I have no idea what, you know, since it's a horror game, I don't know what sort of monster we're dealing with here, but I do kind of want to include it as a playable character. Because I feel like when you're dealing with like a horror monster, you can do a lot of interesting things with them. Total Grand Prix gets to be a stage. It doesn't get a character because all the characters would come from, you know, the existing franchises, but there were probably a few original racetracks at least that we could make a stage out of. Masterpiece Kitchen, I think that's going to be an assist. I was thinking just a stage, but then, like, you know, you could take a chef from the game and make them into an assist. Probably not a playable character, but you know. And then Dragon's Reign and Drained are both existing in my multiverse. So we only have 2 in the items section, but like, you know, a lot of these franchises would contribute items as well. So how many characters do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we need at least 6 more to match PlayStation All-Stars. How many characters did Nickelodeon launch with? Because I know PlayStation All-Stars only launched with 20, but they added 4 more through DLC. I think Nickelodeon All-Stars only launched with 20 as well. So maybe we'll do 20, and then we'll say, oh, we added more through DLC. Which means we do need to find 2 more franchises that we can make a character out of. And I'm going to leave these down here. Don't need any of these. Who do we want playable? We could have like an Extreme Games person playable and then move Roller Crash into assist territory. Like, I never thought of like would you make a Tony Hawk character playable in PlayStation All-Stars? I don't know. Could you? You know what? Solar Blade, the new Solar Blade game, was decent, and it released fairly recently, as of the making of Nexus Arena. It was only a few years old. I'm going to embrace our failure so much that Solar Blade becomes a playable, gives us a playable character on the roster. Now, we need one more. I'm considering Dust, even though it was only kind of eh. We could do a Farmer, but I feel like they'd be sort of unnamed. Oh no, maybe, because like we made a much newer, updated version of Pocket Harvest, didn't we? So we could have like some actual farmer characters if we imagined it as like a sort of Harvest Moon type deal. Or, Story of Seasons type deal. Forgot that Harvest Moon is no longer Harvest Moon. Is there anything else I would rather have? I don't think so. So we're going to create a farmer character that's going to go in here. They're out of order now, but oh well. So we now just make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's our launch roster. We could add DLC later. And then we have these 4 assist characters, a bunch of extra stages, some extras for items, and then these ones just get acknowledged within the trophies. Yeah. If you'll excuse me, I am gonna grab a screenshot of this as well, so that I can post them both on Twitter. We have streamed for far longer than I normally would. Hold on, I need to deselect a thing in OBS so that I can grab a screenshot properly. There we go. Normally I would only stream this long on the weekends, because like we are like 10 minutes away from when I would normally go to bed. That is the power of Game Dev Tycoon. I love this game. But that's the end of it. So, what's gonna happen is probably starting next week, assuming I can find the time to figure out what my screen layout for drawing streams will be. Assuming I can sort that out in time. Starting next week, we'll be having drawing streams where I start going through all these characters and designing them. Or in the case of the characters that already exist, drawing them. So, yeah, that's it. If you sat through all of this dumb little stuff, thank you so much for indulging my little fantasies. I really do appreciate y'all watching. For those of you that do, I know some do. I've noticed that, like, even if no one showed up live, I still get like a couple likes on some of my streams, and I'm like, oh, that means folks are watching. Yay! It's not just people clicking on and then immediately clicking off. Yeah, I'd be very surprised if anyone sat through this entire thing. Anyway, if you're still watching, Otsukame, thank you, bye bye. Oh, my throat is killing me. Let's hope I can still talk during tomorrow's stream. Bye bye!